Hey y'all, Dennis Backyard Barbecue. Today we're gonna do some back ribs, loin back ribs, big old juicy back ribs. We're gonna cook them kind of quick, probably do 2.5, 3 hours. We're gonna season them up with something new I found. It's Harry's Pulpwood. Let's see if we can get it. Pulpwood seasoning. It basically has salt, pepper, garlic, lemon pepper, paprika, and cayenne pepper, which is what I use a lot when I'm cooking anyway. So we're gonna give this a go and we'll see how it is. But let's go ahead and get these ribs. I'm gonna put them on butcher paper today just because tinfoil's kind of messing with the light a little bit. But we'll do these on butcher paper. We're not gonna cook them on it, but I'm gonna get them ready on it. So let me get those together and let's get to it. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a paper towel. I'm just gonna dry these off a little bit. They got a little bit of juice on them from being in the bag. Get them dried off all the way around. I'm not gonna use a binder today. We're just gonna put the sauce on there. Also, if you look at this, I'm gonna leave the membrane on there. All right, y'all can debate that in the comments. Let me know. Can y'all tell a difference? I've not been able to tell a difference whether I remove it, whether I score it. I've not seen any difference at all. All right, so let's go ahead and season it up with my Harry's Pulpwood rub and seasoning. I'm gonna give it a good coat. I'm gonna do bone side first. I'll get that a good coat on there. Flip it. Let's get the meat side. We'll get the edges. We'll get it all real good. This brand new bottle is already wanting to clump up on me. All right, so let's get this seasoned up real good. That's gonna give us some good bark right there. All right, now I'm gonna pick it up and we're gonna, the overflow, I wanna stick that on the edges. All right, so there's our ribs, all seasoned up and ready to go. Now I'm gonna let them sit while we heat the grill up. Just go ahead and let them sweat, let them soak that seasoning in. So I'm gonna just set these out the way where especially Emily can't get them. Emily's that big old greyhound y'all see wandering around from time to time. I'm sure she'll make an appearance today. So let me set these aside. I'm getting the grill going and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we got the coals heating up in the chimney. Once they get good and hot, I'm gonna throw my applewood in there and we're gonna throw some applewood smoke on it. So let's let the fire get rolling and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I got the grill at 250, working its way up. I've got my applewood in there. Let's go ahead and get these ribs on. That looks good. Yeah, in between all that smoke. All right, we're gonna run these up to, it's 250 right now. I'm gonna let it come on up to 300 and we're gonna let them roll. We're gonna pull them at about 200 internal and see how they are. See y'all after a while. All right, y'all, we're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. We've been running about 295 degrees the whole time. Let's stick them and see what they stick at. .203, don't want to get on the bone. .205, I don't want to hit the fat, I want to hit some meat. .205, all right. So let's flip them over and see what we look like on the bottom side. I think I'm gonna spritz them a little bit. Got some apple cider vinegar and some water. But you can see those things are drawing up on the bone really good. Flip them back over. Let's do the flex test. Got a little bit more to go, but let's say an hour and 55 minutes. We'll go ahead and spritz that up just a little bit. We're gonna check them in about another hour, and I'm betting they're gonna be pretty close to done. So let's go ahead and shut it down, and we'll check on them in an hour. Mrs. Backyard Barbecue today does not want these things wrapped. She wants them to have a little bit of tug to them. So that's how we're cooking them today. See y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, it's been right at 3 hours. So let's see how they're gonna do on the flex test. Oh yeah, they passed the flex test. Look at that. Let me get you over here. That is draw up on the bone. Of course, we broke them in half doing the flex test. Look at that. That's some good looking ribs right there. We're gonna let these rest for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna cut them up, or I'm gonna cut one off, and we're gonna have a taste, and we'll see how we did. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all, that's my 3 hour ribs. Let me cut, I'll take one out in the middle. Let's see if I can show you. All right. They are still juicy. I was worried that they were going to dry out a little bit cooking them this way, but this is how the wife wanted them, so that's what we got to do. Got a nice little smoke ring on there. It's a 3 hour cook, a little bit longer than what I thought. Honestly, if it wasn't for the way she wanted me to cook them, doing it this way, they temped out at 200 at 2 hours. So if y'all do this and you want your ribs just a little bit more tug, pull them at the 2 hour mark when they're temping out at 200 degrees. I didn't even think to temp these and see where they were. Let's see if we can still get a decent measurement. Nah, they done cooled off too much. I ain't no telling what they were, but it's still juicy. So let's see how we did. That's good. It's got a little tug, not a lot of tug, comes straight off the bone. Well, y'all saw the flex test, daggone rack broke in half. I like this new rub. It's everything that I generally do to them with all in one jar. Let me have another taste. Man, that is good. That is real good. Let me wrap this video up so I can get this stuff in the house. I've got this big old fan behind me that's keeping the flies away. I will put the recipe in the description, and I'm not sponsored by the maker of the rub at all, but that is some really good rub. So I'll put what rub it is in the description as well. Y'all can give it a go if you want to. Also, I'm gonna put a link to my Amazon in the description. And if y'all go to there, you probably can get this rub on there. I'll see if I can find that and put that in the description. Then you just click on the link, order the rub, and anything you order from Amazon through our link, you do help the channel. So I gotta have, I'm gonna eat the rest of this rib real quick. Man, that's a good rib. All right, so that's it. 3 hour no wrap ribs. So I guess it'll be 300 if you're counting on how to do ribs. And they're good. They're the bone. Didn't have any of the tug I thought it was gonna have. Was not dry, was concerned about that. So if you want fall off the bone 3 hour ribs, this is how to do it. If you want a little tug, pull them at 2 hours. And until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.